Alright, update on ApeCoin. I've got a couple of updates to go through tonight, so I'm going to make these fairly quick because, as you can imagine, the entire market is dumping as of the time of recording this. I was literally about to go to bed. It's coming on for 12:30, but we're literally seeing these dumps happening right now, so I thought I should probably make some updates. Now, I have just recorded a separate total market overview video that is going to be going through what's happening in Bitcoin, what's happening in the altcoin market, what's happening with the dollar, your top stocks like Coinbase, Tesla, Facebook. Basically, I know a lot of people don't care about this necessarily who just watch my ApeCoin videos, but ApeCoin follows what Bitcoin does, and Bitcoin is going to follow what the stock market is doing. Although Ape has been an outlier for the past couple of weeks, if Bitcoin decides that it's going to take a huge dump because of what the stock market is doing, then best believe ApeCoin is going to follow with that dump. So as of the time of recording this, Bitcoin is coming back down to the bottom of this channel at 37,500. ApeCoin is also getting a continuation dump. The squeeze mom on the 4 hour has just fired to the downside. However, when you come over to the Heiken Archies and look at the macro uptrend, it is still very much intact. And if we come over to the Heiken Archies, you can see here Heiken Archies on the daily, we're in a very smooth uptrend. We haven't even turned red yet, so I would like to see, you know, some red candles coming in before I do start to worry. Previously, these uptrends have been pretty well defined by the Heiken Archies. You can see as soon as we start turning red, it normally ends up being a slight downtrend for a week or so. So if you're new to the channel, we got into ApeCoin all the way down here at $7 when it launched. We then sold it at basically $13 to $14 before we went into this bearish trend. We literally rebought in for the exact same price. We were aiming for lower price targets, but they didn't get hit, so we just cut our losses. We took a break-even trade on this one. So we've got 2 trades so far that have done very well on Ape. The most recent trade we made on Ape was when we took profits when we came into this upper Fibonacci band, which at the 1.618 Fibonacci was approximately $23.70. You can see we marked it here, $23.08. This is where I had my sell orders. You can see as of the time of recording, we're emming out and we're emming into these 4-hourly EMA ribbons. So you really don't want to see the long-term moving average have a solid move below. For example, if we move below $19, it could get a lot more ugly in the short term, because bear in mind, we have only just started this downtrend. So, you know, moving much further down, you know, a break below 19 would in theory send us down to $18, which is your previous all-time high. And then if we do lose that, well, I mean, it could get pretty ugly. We could have a retest of the 618 fib down here at $15. Either way, you know, I told you I'd be taking 25% profit when we come up here at the $23 mark. We did just that. We have now come down a significant amount. Since then, we're down about 14%. Now, I'm personally looking to re-DCA back into ApeCoin, as I do believe this is something that I want to hold in the longer time frame. But I do want to make sure that I'm buying once we have, you know, a confirmed bottom. So whether that means that the crypto market is going to turn around by tomorrow and we can see a continuation pump, then you'd be looking for your $19 in these long-term moving averages to be your bottom. However, if $19 falls through, what you're going to start noticing is the daily Heiken Archies are going to start breaking down. You know, moves down into the $19 to $20 region are going to make these green Heiken Archies turn bearish. So definitely not what you want to see. However, like I said, we are having a slight correction. So far, these 4-hourly EMAs have been a godsend. We talked about this before. We had our first uptrend fully supported by these 4-hourly EMAs. The second we lost it, the second the 4-hourly EMAs flipped bearish, it went bearish for a week or so. Once we flipped back bullish, we had a huge uptrend. If we're about to have a big break below these EMAs and they do fire bearish, then you will have a lot cheaper price targets to DCA into to Ape, which is why I'm going to wrap up the video at this point. I do recommend that you do also watch my total crypto market overview, where I will be talking about not just what's going on with Bitcoin and the crypto market, but everything that Bitcoin follows, like the dollar, the top tech stocks, the SPY, and then also, you know, your blue chip stocks like Tesla, Facebook, and Coinbase. It's very important to know, if you are investing in altcoins like this, what the general market is doing. So as of the time of recording this, ApeCoin is still in a bullish uptrend. Let's see if we do get continuation in this bullish uptrend by tomorrow. As you can see, if we do pull up the 4 hour, we have moved right back down into the bottom of this channel. And like I said, we don't need to panic until we break the EMAs. I don't think now's the right time to DCA in the market, even though we sold at 23 and you can get a discount. I'm personally either looking for this $30 to get pinged up to. There's two scenarios that I either want to see. I want to see either a move up to $30 where we can take a significant amount of the profits off the table for ApeCoin, or I want to see these 4 hourly EMAs flip bearish, and then I want to see a short-term downtrend, perhaps a move down to $14 to $15 before the EMAs flip back bullish, and then we'll be looking at re-DCAing in the market down here at $15. Either way, it seems like a win-win at this point. We got in ApeCoin early. I know that I've had a ton of views on the ApeCoin videos recently, so congratulations to all of you who have been trading this with me. It has been very, very profitable to be in Ape. However, we've taken a slight bit of profit. It has now come to a win-win situation. We either get higher price targets where we get to take more off the table, or if you're a long-term investor like me and you do believe that holding Ape for the next year or so might be a very decent risk to reward trade, then these lower price targets that we could potentially come down to could be a blessing. So let's see how we react to these EMAs by tomorrow. If we have a solid move below $19, it looks like we'll have some cheaper prices to DCA, and I'd personally be looking for $15. Whether that gets hit or not, I guess it will depend on what the general market overview is, which is why I'm going to say, you know, it's probably, you probably should, if you don't already check the stock market, check out my video that I'm going to upload later on tonight, where I check out everything that's going on. So that's all I've got for you today for ApeCoin. ApeCoin is still holding up very well considering what the rest of the market's doing, but are we going to keep on holding up this well? Well, we need to hold $19. That's basically all I've got for you for Ape today. As always, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion on the market. I hope to see you all in Discord. The link is in the description below. It is going to be a great place where the whole community can chat. There's already over 100 members in there. I hope to see you joining as well. That's all I've got today. As always, cowboy out. Peace.